Thermodynamics. Okay, dear students, today I will discuss thermodynamics. What is thermodynamics? So, okay, it is a branch of science which deals with the study of. It is a branch of science which deals with the study of energy interactions. Study of energy interactions. So, what is energy interactions? That is work and heat. Okay, work and heat. Both are in the form of what? They both are in the form of energy. So, we can say work is the form of energy. Heat is the form of energy. So what is the unity of work? The unity of work is joule. The unity of work is joule. The unity of work is from joule. Next one, the unity of heat is also joule. Okay. So next is that is called the thermodynamics. Next we go to the system. What is called thermodynamic system? Okay. What is thermodynamic system? So we can write system. So what is system? So next one is the system. System we can say the system is that. What is system? A thermodynamic system. System is one which can be defined as a thermodynamic system is defined as a region or space or any region, space or area upon which thermodynamic processes takes place. Any which thermodynamic processes takes place. Next part we will do that system is classified into three types. System is classified into three types. System is classified into three types. So what are they? First one is open system, then closed system, then isolated system, then what is isolated system. One by one I am going to discuss with yourselves that is the open system, closed system and isolated system. So first of all we are going to discuss open system. First of all we are going to discuss open system. What is open system? What is called open system? Open system is one. A system is one in which both mass and energy can process the system boundary from the system to the surrounding. That is mass, or we can say in other two ways we can define that the system is one in which both mass and energy will be flow from system to surrounding. That is called the open system. And next we are going to the example of open system. What is the example of open system? All engineering devices. Now what are the engineering devices? All engineering devices like your turbine, compressor, pump, boiler, nozzle, heat pump. These are the examples of the open system. Basically, all engineering devices which are used in day-to-day life, turbine, compressor, pump, all these are the examples of open system. Next one I am going to closed system. Next one I am going to discuss closed system. Now what is closed system? Closed system what is closed system? A system in which next one. What is closed system? A closed system is a system in which only energy transfer takes place from the system to surrounding, whereas the mass of the system remains constant. That is called the closed system. We can say next way or another way we can define if the energy transfer takes place at that time only mass transfer never takes place, that system is called closed system. Example is called piston cylinder arrangement. Example now we are taking the example of piston cylinder arrangement. You can say this is called piston cylinder arrangement. These are the examples of closed system. Next one is that I am going to discuss, that is with yourself. The last one is called the isolated system. Next part is called isolated system. What is called isolated system? The system in which neither mass nor energy transfer takes place from the system to surroundings. Okay? What is isolated system? The system in which neither mass nor energy transfer from system to surrounding, that is called the isolated system. Then I am taking an example of that. What is isolated system examples? That is the day-to-day life. I am taking the example of isolated system is thermoplastic. while using जो T, while we apply the T in the winter seasons, that is called the thermoplast. The thermoplast is the best example of isolated system. Okay, next part we are going to discuss after system. After thermodynamic system, I am going to discuss with yourself that is called the properties. Okay, I am going to discuss with the properties. What is called properties? So I am going to discuss what is the way I am going to discuss some properties. All of you write down properties. So what is called properties? Thermodynamic properties. So what is called properties? First of all, I am discussing properties are the parameters which required for the explain or description of the thermodynamic system. Properties are the parameters or these are the points or these are the characteristics which is required to describe the thermodynamic system. That is called the properties. Next I am going to discuss properties classification of properties. Next I am going to discuss what? Classification of properties. So all of you know properties is classified broadly into two types. So what are they? First one is write down extensive property. First one is write down all of you extensive properties. First of all write down extensive properties. Next one is write down intensive property. What are writing? Intensive property. Okay? But how many properties there are two types? One is extensive and another is intensive. What is there? First one I am going to discuss with yourself. The first one is which property? Extensive property. All of you write extensive property. Can you discuss? Can anybody know what is extensive property? Listen. What is extensive property? The property which depends upon the mass of the system. The property which depends upon the amount of substance or that is called the mass of the system is called the extensive property. So example one, can you tell me the examples of extensive property one by one? The extensive property example basically you are considering total energy, total mass, total energy. These are the examples of what? These are the examples of extensive property. Next write down intensive property. Intensive property. Now what is called intensive property? The property which does not depend upon the mass of the system. The property which don't depend upon mass of the system is called intensive property. Understand? The property which don't depend upon the mass of the system. That is called what? Intensive property. So can you give the examples of intensive property? Except the mass, total mass and total energy, remaining part of the system is belongs to intensive property. Just like all the examples I have taken the examples of intensive property. What are the examples? Write down enthalpy, entropy, temperature, pressure. Next one is density, etc. These are the examples of what? These are the examples of intensive property. Have you understand extensive property? First of all, define properties. Then properties, why properties required. Then I am going to discuss what I have discussed with you. That is the classification of properties. First one is extensive and second one is intensive. Extensive property examples is total heat and total enthalpy, and intensive property example is enthalpy, entropy, temperature, pressure, density, etc. Understand everybody? Now I am going to discuss with yourselves. Then first of all, we are going to apply properties. Then I am going to discuss with yourself what is called path of a system. What is called path of a system? What is called a path of a system? Why path of a system is required? You know, when a system changes its state from initial to final state continuously, then the successive states through which the system is passed is called the path of the system. And if the path of the system is specified, then that is called the process. Then next part is called process. What is called process? Can anyone define what is process? Now when part of the system is specified. Example, suppose I am taking this is A to B. Okay, A to B. What is A to B? A to B is called process. So what is called process? Now when the part of the system is specified by certain parameters, then we can say that process part of the system is called the process. Next I am going to discuss with yourselves that is called the cycle. Next one is called what is called cycle. And we are going to write cycle. So what is cycle? So what do you mean by cycle? What is called cycle? Cycle what is thermodynamic cycle? Where a system changes its state from initial to final state in such a way that initial state and final state are identical to each other, then that is called then we can say the process executes in a cycle. Suppose an example, take a draw a figure. Okay, suppose this is A1, AB, this is 1. So can anybody say what is called cycle? That is why I am writing A, tell me A1, B, 2, A. This is what? This is called a cycle. Because it starts from which point? A, then it is completed at which point? B, then again it is completed at which point? A. Then we can say A1, B, 2, A is the thermodynamic cycle. This is called the cycle. So can anybody tell me in the cycle what is the value of internal energy? Internal energy value can anybody explain? What is the value of internal energy in case of cycles? That is given for all of you. The internal energy of value is how much? 0. The value of internal energy is how much? 0. Okay. So internal energy, the value of internal energy is equal to how much? 0. That means that is in this cyclic process we can say the net heat supplied by the system that is equal to net work done by the system. That means we can say for the first law of thermodynamics again we can say delta Q is equal to delta W. Cyclic integral of delta Q is equal to cyclic integral of delta. Cyclic integral of del Q is equal to cyclic integral of del W. So what is called del Q? Del is what? That is called a functions. And right is in terms of del, and del means that is a heat transfer, and this is called the work transfer. And we heat transfer and work transfer for the cycle both are what equals. So next part is going to discuss with you. Okay, cycle is completed cycles. Cycle is completed. Next I am going to discuss that is what specific heat. Okay, I am going to discuss zeroth law of thermodynamics. Okay, so all of you write down zeroth law of thermodynamics, which is important questions for the interview. So write down zeroth law of thermodynamics. Next I am going to discuss with you zeroth law of thermodynamics. What is called zeroth law of thermodynamics? When, write down the statement first. When two systems are separately thermal equilibrium within earth system, then we can say the two systems must be thermal equilibrium with each other. What again I am telling? What is called zeroth law of thermodynamics? When two systems separately thermal equilibrium with earth system, then two systems must thermal equilibrium with each other. Thermal equilibrium with each other. Thermal equilibrium with each other. Okay. Write down the definition first. Statement first. What is zeroth law? Then what is called thermal equilibrium? Thermal equilibrium is called, there is new word is coming in your mind. What is thermal equilibrium? I have already covered what is thermal equilibrium. The thermal equilibrium means when the temperature of the two systems are equal, then we can say both the systems are in thermal equilibrium. I can say, take an example of A and B. Suppose A system, another is B system. So what is called? Suppose if TA is equal to TB, TA is equal to TB, then we can say the two systems are in thermal equilibrium with each other. That means the temperature of the system A is equal to temperature of the system B, then we can say the two systems are thermal equilibrium with each other. Understand everybody? When two systems separately thermal equilibrium with which system? One system. Then we can say the two systems must be thermal equilibrium with each other. Must be thermal equilibrium with each other. Okay? Suppose this is one system A. Okay? Here the first system is A. And the second system is how much? The second system is how what? I can write the second system is B. Correct? Another system I am considering, that is which system? That is called the C. And what is called C? C is the third system. Third system A, B is the second system, C is the third system. Say according to the point I am saying the first is equilibrium with third. The first one is in equilibrium with which system? Third. Second is equilibrium with which system? Third. Then we can say temperature of the system A is equal to temperature of the system C, temperature of the B is equal to temperature of the C, then we can say the temperature of A must be equal to temperature of B. If A is equilibrium with C, B is equilibrium with C, then we can say A and B must be thermal equilibrium with each other. Understand? Suppose what is the temperature of the system A? We can say T. Okay, what can I say? T. Let Ta is the temperature of the system, first system. What is TB? TB is the second system. TB is the what? TB is the temperature of the second system. According to the statement, I am going to discuss if A is thermal equilibrium with C. Okay, if A is equilibrium with C and B is equilibrium with C. Temperature B is equilibrium with temperature C. So what I am going to discuss finally, and in conclusion here, the first two systems who is separately thermal equilibrium with the third system, the two systems must be thermal equilibrium with each other. Understand? That TA is equal to TC, if B is equal to TC, then I am writing TA is equal to what? Okay, this is called zeroth law of thermodynamics. This is called zeroth law of thermodynamics. Then the zeroth law of thermodynamics, zeroth law of thermodynamics, that is the next one. Zeroth law of thermodynamics, gives the concept of what? Gives the concept of what? Temperature. Gives the concept of temperature. Very important question this one. Temperature. That exam, the question is coming. What is zeroth law of thermodynamics and it gives the concept of what? It gives the concept of temperature. So can anybody define what is temperature? In your mind is coming the next one. What is temperature? So can you say what is temperature? Okay, can anybody define what is temperature? Temperature, it is an extrinsic property, it is an intrinsic property. It is an which property? Intrinsic property which can measure the degree of hotness and coldness of the body. What is temperature? The temperature is the degree of measuring of hotness and coldness of the body. If the temperature measure is if the body is hot, then it is a hot body. If it contains less heat, then it is a cold body.